Imagine waking up in a city where safety is no longer guaranteed, where crime is rising and fear is becoming part of everyday life. In recent years, parts of South Africa have faced increasing levels of violent crime, and in response, the government made a bold decision to deploy soldiers into the streets.
National Defence Force troops rolling into townships and communities.
The deployment of troops from the South African National Defence Force is not something that happens lightly. Their role is to support the South African Police Service in areas where crime has become difficult to control. These operations are often focused on communities affected by gang violence, illegal firearms, and organized crime networks. In some areas, police resources are stretched, and that's where the military steps in, not to replace the police, but to reinforce them. When deployed, soldiers carry out visible patrols, secure key locations, and assist in joint operations. Their presence alone can act as a strong deterrent. More boots on the ground means more eyes watching, more control, and quicker responses to incidents. In higher risk areas, this can disrupt criminal activity and reduce open violence. But this raises an important question.
Really get behind the organized crime that is driving this. The military helps and it demonstrates confidence, but it's not a long-term solution to these challenges.
Can military deployment truly reduce crime? In the short term, yes. Increased patrols often lead to a temporary drop in visible violence. Communities may feel safer. Criminals become more cautious. But experts warn this is not a permanent solution, because crime is not just a policing problem. Violence is often deeply connected to unemployment, poverty, lack of education, and limited opportunities. Without addressing these root causes, crime can return once the soldiers leave. That's why long-term solutions must include better education, job creation, community development, and stronger social systems. Security can stabilize a situation, but it cannot fix it alone. For many residents, the presence of soldiers brings mixed emotions. Relief, because help has arrived, but also concern, because it shows how serious the situation has become. Still, for communities affected by violence, even temporary peace can mean everything. It gives people space to breathe and hope for something better. The deployment of troops in South Africa is a powerful reminder of the challenges many communities face. But it also highlights something important. That change is possible, not just through force, but through building stronger, safer communities for everyone.